Tenno, while Lloyd completes his inspections, you'd better meet the Cavia, a reminder of darker times. Though Master Entrati always hoped the awaited operator would be able to understand them.
The Cavia? Examined? What? Norg's status, fully alert, brain function, exceptional. Monitoring nutrients, subject sent into the void by A. Entrati on mission 3-1. Just gets weirder and weirder and weirder. Avian status, overstimulated, sedative recommended, revival process ongoing, subject sent into the void by A. Entrati on mission 3-1. Mission 3-1. Serve your light. Status extreme depression.
An incomplete experiment, one might say.
No substitute mate available. Species extinction imminent. Subject sent into the void by A. Entrati on mission 3-1.
Albrecht left a great deal incomplete. The vessels are unfinished, like a book one might one day return to. Operable, barely. The sequence dictates I am to wait for their operator. Clearly that cannot be you.
Oh, it can be. Tenno, Master Entrati's grimoire suggests you are the key. That colorless antique there? Use it.
This colorless in antique. Alright. Initiate. Transference to vessel 99B. Corruption 14%. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Space. Hold space. Corrupted. Seek R, P. Alright, so I gotta match them up, alright. Gotta get those P's going. Oh, okay, when it goes into the black. Gotcha, gotcha. Probably gotta get corrupted again, though. Oh, just.
This isn't right. The transference stream. It's being diverted.
Note, payment processing systems are powerful. All ticketing stations are cash only.
Arthur, find a terminal. Check in. I need to know you made it.
I'm here again. Oh, I can't corkscrew. Back into Arthur. Oh, buddy, get up. Is that a rhino?
Feels like there's someone in my head.
Nearly done with this bitch of a year. I wish we could just start over. Find that doctor and Trotty bastard on day one. Then I wouldn't be alone on New Year's Eve. They found me. Keep going, Arthur. Find Dr. Andrade. Follow him into hell if you have to.
Survival.
Coming up to midnight, folks. Your PC ready for the new millennium? Or are you one of the facade thinkers who can tell this so-called Y2K event is just a bunch of bullpuckies? Stay tuned. Here's where we find out.
Loading. Those classic Excalibur colors.
You are late.
So, Albrecht made it to 1999 in one piece. But that thing is still on his heels. Albrecht rarely smiled after his return from the void. And never like that. I smashed the casket for nothing! It followed him anyway!
Lloyd?
Silence, creatures! It seems the murmur overloaded your connection. Unfortunately for Albrecht's cherished POM 2, not as future-proof as the label claimed. Alas. The murmur. They're attacking the sensory network I installed. Our eyes and ears. To arms, Tenno! Play the warrior, and leave the tactics to me. Construct, I'm awake. Your one responsibility is fulfilled. Be with the family. They must be kept in the state of ignorance to which my Albrecht so wisely consigned them.
But I... Yes, I see. Until we meet again, Tenno.
Open your arsenal and equip the grimoire. Open my arsenal. Grimoire? What, as a main weapon? What is the grimoire? Ah, it's a secondary. Claim the power of Albrecht and Trati's knowledge. Customize the grimoire with toe mods that enhance Warframe's abilities and reward strategic combat. Its alternate attack releases a voltaic orb with guaranteed electricity status. Customize the appearance. I don't think we got time for that. Enter the laboratories.
I'd crawl away in shame too if I'd done what Lloyd did. Doesn't that grimoire feel a little... light?
You...
The murmur presumes to destroy our auditory and visual senses. In all the time I have been asleep, I have never once been so bold.
Hear it! Shark!
Ignore the Cavia, Tenno. If Albrecht ever understood their babble, he never bothered to share that knowledge with me. Here they come! After all those years of creepy, silent encroachment, something has changed them, stirred them up. The necromechs never could be compelled to attack the murder. Albrecht suspected they could no longer distinguish between the indifferents and himself. A theory he was reluctant to confirm. There is a defense system of sorts. Gather enough of the floating Vosphine glyphs, and they should reinvigorate the organs you're here to protect. A fallback system, in case the promised operator never showed.
Collect! Oh, we gotta get 50 of these glyphs. I think it's taking a lot of damage. 48. There we go.
Get to the victory! Look at them. The indifference. He could have given lessons in indifference.
Come!
Albrecht once thought the Cavia should have been destroyed. Failures all. But he briefly showed reluctance. And I saw no reason to punish them for his negligence. I saw off Granum's thumbs. I beat back the infested. And by the void I shall see the end of these monstrosities.
Let's take a damage. Gotta move quicker. Out of 50. Doesn't feel as powerful as it was before. Let's get these glyphs. Come on, get. Straight up. Reinforced. Guess I'll just collect all these glyphs while I got time. Unless we've got to move somewhere else. Six seconds left.
Dust yourself down, Tenant. We are still alive. Rejoin me, and the Kalino sequence may proceed.
Mission complete.
You're right, Fish. Lloyd could never figure things out. We have nothing to worry about.
If the Cavia have been babbling our secrets to the Murmur, I shall immolate the lot of them. Promise or no promise? It seems Albrecht said more than we heard. Despite the signal becoming corrupted, his words to you are preserved in the transference buffer. We should extract them. But for that, the POM-2 requires a replacement board. And those are all hidden away in the Netracels. You do understand that accessing a Netracel without a key glyph is completely impossible?
You're telling the story, pal? Examine the Serviolite.
A key glyph. So, the Cavia have provided the very item we require. Very well. Proceed to the Netrocell at your own risk, Tenno. That babbling oddity may be sending you into a trap, and if you do end up in one, I'm afraid you are on your own.
It's the case most of the time. I've got to get used to movement again.
Key glyphs are a heavy burden for living beings to bear. Each type will impede you in its own way.
What was that? That looked like an upgrade for my grimoire. Oh man, maybe I'm getting too old for this stuff. That looks pretty sweet though.